Hi Scorpio, this is KACEE with your October monthly reading. Thank you for tuning in. SHAE and I are so happy to have you here with us. She'll have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one for your sign. The notification will be in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to pull a couple of energy cards to get us started. You're coming in with 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. All about the third eye, guys, using your intuition, seeing the synchronicities, listening to your higher self, knowing that the things you hear, see, feel, smell, that's all real, okay? That's all your angels and your spirit guides and your loved ones from the other side talking to you and guiding you and giving you inspiration when you need it, guidance when you need it, a kick in the pants sometimes when you need it, get us back on the right path, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a major arcana to clarify. And we have Justice. Okay, so this may represent a Libra. It can also represent the justice system, balance, speaking your truth, listening to your higher self, really getting one with yourself, your shadow side, in your spiritual side, your material side, your physical side, psychic side, whatever it is, balancing all of you in an everyday situation and using your intuition while you do it, because it's very important that we listen to as much help from the other side as we can get. I don't think you question what you see. You know, you believe it as fact. You're very sure about it. I think that's what the Justice card is representing. That the things that you hear, feel, smell, notice, you know, I mean, a lot of signals come from the other side, and some of them can get a little squirrely, and some of them can just be like, you know, pennies from heaven kind of thing, and see feathers. But sometimes we hear voices, and sometimes we see things move in the corner of our eye, or, you know, the same picture of Aunt Mary keeps falling off the wall, and it gets to the point that you're like, seriously? You know, I super glued this picture to the wall. There's no way it should be coming off the wall. And like every night at 6 o'clock, you find that particular picture on the floor. Well, you know, that's Aunt Mary saying, hey. Oh, wow, you have another truth card. Another balance card. Solar plexus, identity and ego. Partnerships and alliances. Base chakra. You got a lot of chakras going on today, Scorpio. Balancing through your chakras, through your partnerships, through your friends, through your family, through your spirit guides, through your angels. You know, use your partnerships on all levels, like I just said, of your earthly level, of your spiritual level, in all realms of your life. Get everything balanced. And I think you have. I think you've come to a point that you're very confident in what you know. You're very solid in your foundation. You're speaking your truth. You're not holding back. If you had held back in the past, or you weren't around like-minded people to be able to speak with, you know, with your full truth and have that platform, you may be finding people around you now that allow you to do that and that don't judge you. You know, if you had judgmental friends in the past and you want to talk about, you know, ghosts or feelings or finances or whatever it is, and they're just like, you know, party friends, and they weren't into that, I think you're getting around more solidly like people. Not like the other people were bad or anything, but they weren't into what it is that you need to work on right now. And I feel like you're finding alliances and partnerships and friendships and co-workers that are on the same path as you, so you're able to speak freely about what your paths are, and you're speaking directly from your higher self. You're speaking from your voice of your throat chakra. You know, you're very balanced. You know what you know. Yeah, talk about speaking. We have 8 of Wands. Lots of messages coming in, a lot of ideas coming in. People are talking and networking, and things are coming in fast for you right now. It's very angelic. It's very spiritual. It's very protected. Tree of Life, yes, getting all your chakras in line, getting all your balances in line. Tree of Life is really, really intense, but for the short of it, it's getting everything we have in line, to being very connected to Mother Earth, being very connected to our source, being very connected in our everyday lives, spiritually, physically, in every aspect. Okay, now this goes really deep, so you need to kind of research it and let it apply to you. However, this is you getting everything in connection, all your chakras cleared, all your balancing, your energies. This is lovely. I love this. Now we have Justice in reverse. This tells me that something motivated you that was unfair into getting into alignment with all your things, and you had to do it on your own. Three of Coins in reverse. This is something that something hit and you had to rebalance yourself, and you took the time to do that, and now you're even more powerful, you're even more knowing, you're even more intuitive and psychic. Things are just easier for you because you believe now in that aspect of what was hidden. It's like before, it could have been maybe kind of sort of, I'm not sure. Now when it happens, you're like, yep, that was him, yep, that was her, or that was spirit giving me a message not to park on this street, whatever it is. You're recognizing all the different synchronicities and the guidance that they're giving you. Your cards are just flying out. Here we have Six of Pentacles in the upright with the Sun in reverse. That tells me that there was an imbalance, again, with the Justice in reverse, that there was an imbalance in your home life and something was not successful and you had to fix it. You had to change it. Whatever it was that altered, you had to figure out how to get around it. And by doing so, you made yourself so much more stronger and confident as to what is going on. Your cards are flying, guys. Three of Wands, seeing the future, seeing where you've been, knowing where your ship is coming in, the stuff that you've been working so hard on, now you see it, you see that new car, you see that house, you see that happy family, you see that career. Whatever it is you're working on is coming to pass. Two of Wands in reverse. That's indecisions. That's representing here with the slowness of the success with the Sun card in reverse, not knowing where you're going, but then you balance right back out again because now you have the Wheel of the Year when you're on top of everything because you're in control. You're not learning anything new. You already did learn. You're up on, you got your certificate, you've moved on, now it's a new challenge for you, but this is something you're going to take with you. You've accomplished this. You are connecting in all areas of your life. Not to say all areas of your life are going smoothly. What I'm saying is that all areas in your life are now in balance. You can control all the different areas because you can control yourself. You can control your communication with spirit. You're communicating with people around you very articulately to get things taken care of. Eight of Swords is putting yourself through stress. That is what, when you are out of balance, that is what you are feeling. You're feeling that you're more in control. Now, you're not going to be in control all the time. You are going to slip in and out of it, and you're going to have to work hard to maintain that energy at all times. But you'll do it. High Priest in the upright, guys. Come on now. You're listening to your higher self. You are the foundation. You are the belief systems. You know what it is that you... It's like no one can challenge your thought process right now. If someone came up to you and told you that the sky was purple and you knew for sure it was blue, there's no way that they're going to talk you out of it. And this can range in all different aspects of your life. You're very firm in your convictions right now. You're very firm in what your belief systems are right now. And it's very important to you. So you have already gone through this. No one is going to challenge this for you, especially in the month of October. You're very strong. It's like you're a warrior right now. It's like you're taking your badge, you work through this, you're graduating from this course, and you're like really happy about completing this. You're going back and forth here with it works, it doesn't, it works, it doesn't, it works, it doesn't, and then you come out with the High Priest. That means that you make it work. You take care of it because you listen to your higher self. Daydreams and decisions. Yes, listen to those daydreams. You know, they're going to help you make your decisions, because they're going to shut your mind off when you feel like you're going back and forth and back and forth. This is where you meditate and you let your mind wander, because when our mind wanders and we clear out all the earthly chatter in there, we get the messages and find out what path we're supposed to be on and find out what decision we're supposed to make, and it comes so much clearer when we're allowing this energy, which is the Eight of Swords, to cloud our mind 24 hours a day. We don't get any rest. We don't let our brain shut off enough to think about that solution to the problem. We're too busy freaking out over the problem instead of figuring out the way around the problem. But you start with the Six of Pentacles, which is complete balance, and you end with the High Priest. That means all this nonsense in between is something you can control and get through, okay? But you have to make sure that you take the time to shut your brain off. So you shut the chatter off, you switch stations, whatever you have to do. Watch a movie, listen to meditation music, you know, read a book, whatever it is that shuts your brain off, because even doing something as mundane as reading a book that's an easy read for you, it allows your brain to stop for a minute, and you'll be surprised how many answers to your problems will pop in your head as you're reading a story, because you're shutting it down. So keep that in mind, guys. We're going to pull some oracle here for you. Trapped. Yes, yes, yes. Scorpio, yes. This is how you are. Trapped right here in your thought process. Trapped in your fears. Trapped in whatever. You're going to find the balance. So just breathe. Take care of yourself. Listen to your messages. Shut your brain off, because you are trapping yourself in that repetitive loop of worry, stress, and anxiety. Let's see what the angels have to say. We're doing that. Ooh, two of them. Okay, we have Grace and Antoinette, and it reads, to help beat this situation, see other people's point of view with compassion. And then we have Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next stop. Happiness awaits you now. Yes, and don't stress out over it, because happiness is around the corner. You will be able to complete this cycle, because you are now in control and in balance on all your areas of life. Not that they're running smoothly, okay? It's just you're in control of them. Don't let them stress you out, because the angels have you. Look at things from other people's point of view once in a while. Sometimes we get a different perspective. Sometimes we get a little insight onto what they're going through, and it makes us a more compassionate person instead of reacting to how they're acting out. If we think of things from their perspective once in a while, it allows us to kind of lighten the energy in the room. And that makes the stress kind of go away as well. So keep that in mind, guys. Thank you, Scorpio, so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love it if you left me a comment or shot me an email to let me know how you're doing. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you back. Take care.